to Between a Hot Mess and a Therapist, your not so typical self-help podcast for therapists, healers, and helpers. I'm your host, Shauna Lovin, a seasoned therapist with a rebellious spirit. This season, we are redefining freedom, fulfillment, and stability without burning out, self-doubt, or playing by the rules of a broken system. We are cutting through the noise and exploring what it means to truly live life on your terms, not by what society expects of us. No more chasing an illusion of success that leaves you drained, because we are embracing the beautiful messiness, the sometimes chaotic journey we call life. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and let's dive in. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Between a Hot Mess and a Therapist. Okay, today's episode, I wanted to take a minute and talk about rest. And this is a little bit beyond burnout, or it's connected to burnout, but that's not where today is going. Because we think rest is a one-size-fits-all. And for us therapists, healers, helpers, educators, first responders, attorneys, wherever you fit, it's not. For us, it's just different. And that's where we're going today. So one day I am laying on the couch, phone in hand, and scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, I don't know, whatever, with a half empty LaCroix on the table. My husband walks in and says, "Oh, good, you're resting. You deserve it." And I just wanted to laugh and scream all at the same time because I was really just doom scrolling. And that is fake rest. But I have also tried other versions of rest too. Like the time I pulled into my driveway, turned off my ignition, and just sat there. I didn't grab my bag. I didn't get out. I was just not moving. I just stared at the garage like it was a finish line that I just couldn't cross. My family thought I'm on my way home. But I was actually hiding in my car because walking through the door felt like another shift I just didn't have energy for. This was my version of rest, sitting in silence in the car and pretending I didn't exist for just another 10 minutes. That didn't work either. Or here was a time that I told myself I was going to rest today, which turned into 7 hours of Netflix and snacks all over the place. My body was horizontal, but my nervous system was still humming like static electricity. And the guilt, oh Lord, afterwards, it was brutal. Because I realized I wasn't really resting. I was just ghosting myself. These are just a few examples of what we think rest really is. As helpers, we don't rest the same way as everyone else. We spend hours holding space for others' traumas, anxieties, meltdowns, grief, whatever they got. For God's sake, we meet these people when they're probably in the worst time of their life. So our nervous systems are just absorbing, filtering, tracking all day long. So when someone tells us just to take a nap or book a vacation, I just want to roll my eyes in disgust because I've been there, done that. And guess what? I still came back from the beach tired and still trying to get rid of this static electricity that's running through my body. And most of us don't even have the language for all of this anyway. We just say, I'm exhausted. But what we really mean is I am spiritually tired, or my nervous system is running low and on fumes. The way that we ignore rest as helpers is just a form of self-abandonment. We ghost ourselves. We shut the door on our own needs while showing up perfectly and on time for everyone else's crisis. It's pretending that self-care weekends and bubble baths are enough when the truth is that ain't even scratching the surface. The shadow side of being the competent one, the helper, the one that has it all together, we become experts at abandoning ourselves in the name of service. And at the same time, we do an amazing job of managing physical, mental, and emotional spaces, but we fail to address the energetic space that we all live in. Oh, but you know what? Your body will tell on you in a heartbeat way before your brain catches up. It's kind of like when your jaw is locking up, the tension in your shoulders, or that 3 a.m. wake up in a panic because you felt like you swallowed a beehive, and then you start scrolling on your phone and trying to convince yourself that you're unwinding to go back to sleep. But really, that's just adrenaline. This isn't laziness. This isn't about like lack of discipline. The nervous system that doesn't know what is safe rest feels like anymore. It just doesn't know. Helpers live in a constant push and pull. The body is begging for a pause, but the brain is still hustling in this crazy survival mode. Here's what I know. Even when you know this shit is not it still doesn't magically change things. I've been in this middle ground where I've called myself out, where I've admitted that the way that I rest is a lie, but I don't really know like what real rest looks like. It's uncomfortable as hell. I don't trust myself without rules or some kind of checklist to follow. And no matter what I tried, I still question how I was resting. Was it right? Was it enough of just not doing nothing? The messy middle is where you're trying to rewire and rewrite a lifetime of overfunctioning, and it feels awkward as hell. It's like learning how to walk all over again. Helpers need a different blueprint for rest. One that isn't borrowed from productivity culture. And we all can see how well that turned out. For me, it looked like micro rest. Turning my computer off mid-sentence because my body said no. Taking 5 minutes in the car to just breathe before I walk into the house. Energetic boundaries that meant not absorbing everyone else's shit and storm. Human design helped me in that way. As a projector, rest isn't about quantity, it's about quality. I started letting my human design guide the experiments of rest, and I have really found some things about myself in that whole process, and like how I can just take a nap in the middle of the day or take a rest and not nap in the middle of the day. It's about being ruthless with my yeses, and so I don't end up crawling through the end of the week on fumes. Real rest isn't about being passive. It's about being intentional. It's not scrolling. It's about being with yourself without abandoning your body yet again. And here's the most important piece. When we stop ghosting ourselves, when we choose the kind of rest that restores us, we show up differently with the people that we serve. We're no longer modeling burnout in disguise. We're modeling what it looks like to choose alignment versus overfunctioning. To sit with the messy middle instead of skipping over it. To claim permission instead of waiting for someone to hand it to us. Rest isn't selfish. It's just a rebellion that is just beginning. It's the soil that allows anything meaningful to bloom. That's what rest is. So maybe today that looks like closing your laptop even though that email isn't finished. Maybe it's choosing silence instead of noise. Maybe it's saying no to a request, not because you can't, but because your nervous system deserves better. So ghosting yourself isn't like sweeping things under the rug and creating feelings of entangled self-doubt, overthinking, people-pleasing, legacy beliefs, or any kind of like fond responses. That is not it. But learning to live by your energetic blueprint is the key that leads to self-discovery, overcoming burnout, and using aligned self-care. And that is what you've been looking for all along. So if this hits you in any way and you want to know how your energetic blueprint can help you be more intentional or have more intentional rest, make sure you download your free chart. And if you just want to go deeper, make sure you sign up for a human design reading. All the links are going to be in the show notes. I hope you found this helpful today. Until next time. There you have it, my friends. Another episode in the books. Remember, it's okay to be a hot mess sometimes. It's all a part of the journey we call life. Until next time, stay rebellious, stay authentic, and keep embracing the beautiful messiness of life. Want to learn more about your unique energetic blueprint? Make sure you download your free chart and learn how it can help you make choices that are aligned with who you are and not who society expects you to be. Please visit ShaunaLovinLPCS.com for more information. Anything mentioned in today's episode will be linked in the show notes. And if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you subscribe, you share with a friend, leave a review, and keep coming back for more.